You get stale.
Popcorn?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
You forget about things like stale.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Stale popcorn.
Popcorn.
This is the
Stale.
Popcorn.
Hello and welcome to the Stale Popcorn Podcast. I'm Steven, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Christopher. Chris, how are you doing these days?
I'm all right. I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay. I'm doing average, I'd say.
You instilled a lot of confidence in me that you're doing okay, so good on you. We got a show for folks. We're going to be talking about some stuff and things in that order. Timestamps you want to skip around. Take it, John, if you like. Big Die, how you doing? Thank you for all you do. We salute you. Chris, I got some news if you'll indulge me.
Let's hear it, Steve.
All right. The Long Walk,
Heard of it?
a movie we reviewed not too long ago,
Mm-hmm.
has made a total of $11.5 million during its opening weekend at the domestic box office, Christopher.
Good, bad? What are we saying?
That's bad. It's real bad.
How much was the old budge?
I don't know the budge off the dome here. Let me look it up. I saw
know the
I saw this.
bulge off the
I don't know the
dolge?
bulge off the dolge.
It had some known actors. I
You
feel
take a
like
guess. The budge.
I'm going to say 23 million.
You were off by 3.
20?
20 mil. Yep.
Well, that's not good, Steve.
It's
I
really
mean,
not good.
You don't got to take fifth grade accounting to figure that out.
In fact, it is the third Stephen King movie out this year. You got The Monkey, $14 million opening, and then The Life of Chuck, which only pulled $224,000 during its opening weekend.
My wife saw that. Didn't like. So I ain't seen. Monkey was fine.
So I guess you could say Stephen King, he is not having a Baja Blast.
Someone put him in checkmate. Those are rook numbers.
There's a stretch, but I'll give it to you.
All right, fair enough.
Chris, I got a question for you. What do you call MREs that are not ready to eat?
Emmys.
Yes, we're talking about the Emmys. Very good.
Oh, hey.
Did you see them? Did you indulge?
I didn't see it,
You
but
don't
I
watch
did
it, do you?
kind of. No.
Yeah.
But I did look at some of the winners. I saw our boy Milchick.
Oh, yeah, I got a full
Am I stealing the
breakdown.
words right out of your mouth?
You
there?
are, but there you go. You can have
All
it.
right. No, I want to hear
God.
your breakdown here. I didn't look too much into it.
We got Nate Bargatze, who hosted it. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Comedian.
He's actually quite funny. It started off quite funnily. He was like, you Hollywood folks, you all talk too much during these award shows. So what we're going to do, we're going to put up a number on the board, and the more you talk, we're going to take money away from the charity the longer you talk. And boy, oh boy, it didn't work.
They just took all that money away from the kids, huh?
Yeah. Well, it kind of worked. So for each, they had 45 seconds to speak. Every second they went over, they took $1,000 away from the Boys and Girls Club. We're losing money. And then at the end, they're like, well, I'll just give a bunch of money to them anyway. So no lessons were learned.
No lessons learned, huh?
Yeah. But it was the first Emmy in the 4 years that the Bear didn't win anything, Christopher.
Ooh, nothing?
Nothing. Of notable winners, we got Andor, a show that you watched in its entirety, and we both enjoyed and reviewed. It won 5 Emmys, including Best Editing, Visual Effects, Costume Design, Production Design, Writing. The one that kind of swept the awards, Adolescence.
One with the kid killer.
Yeah, allegedly.
Oh, sure. Wife saw that. She kind of liked it, I think. You seen?
I started watching it, but I didn't give the time and attention it needed to. And so I was like, I'll just stop because I can't focus on it right now. It deserves more attention than what I'm giving it, and I never came back to it.
Yeah, I was watching it. It just reminded me too much of myself as a kid, so I had to turn away. Allegedly.
So it won a bunch of awards, including Owen Cooper, the youngest ever male actor to win for a supporting actor at the age of 15.
They should do an award just for like creepiest kid, because there's some good creepy kids.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to be a
Haley
creepy
Joel
kid
Osment,
sometimes
this
for
kid,
Hollywood. Miley Cyrus would have won.
Yeah, of course.
Tillman, Milchick, he won Best...
I
what was it?
saw. Supporting actor?
Yep, Best Supporting Actor. The first black man to win Best Supporting Actor for his role in Severance, which is
Really?
well-deserved, yes.
Yes.
Also, we got Britt Lauer, Best Actress from Severance, and a
Ellie.
cheeky little. She had a note card. She was reading her acceptance speech, and on the back of the card, facing the audience, it said, "Let me out."
Ooh.
So it's just a quick, cheeky little Easter egg for the audience.
Preview.
Yeah. We got Kristen Milioti. I butchered that. The Penguin,
Sure.
Best Actress.
Mother.
Wait, what?
Mother. How I Met Your Mother. Mother.
Yes. And as I was doing research on this, I realized there were so many categories in the Emmys. Hey, we got to make up a new category so that X and Y can win. So I looked it up because I was like under the impression that it was kind of like the Oscars where you got Best Actor, hands down. Best Actress, hands down. No, Christopher.
Oh.
You got Best Lead Actor in an anthology series, Best Lead Actor
Best
in a
white
drama
actor,
series.
best black
Yes,
actor, best Asian actor.
So they had all these different bloody categories, and I was like, okay, there's too much here, given a lot of, not that some of them weren't earned. I think some of them were, but it was like, all right, my guy.
Yeah, best show vaguely based off of a true story that hypothetically could have happened.
Yeah, but I think one of the most brutally ironic moments and a cruel fate of just oof moment. There was, Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah, Pitch Perfect.
Yes. She was announcing the winner for Outstanding Director or Drama Series, whatever. And she said, for the first time, we have 5 female directors and only 1 male director in this category.
Ooh.
And everyone's like, yes. And we're all like, yes, let's do this. And with a cruel twist of irony, bloody, the one
male.
who won it was the male. Yeah. And everyone's like, gosh dang it. Like, so.
Was she the one? Someone was at some award show like, Steven Spielberg never had a female lead in a movie. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
And then people just shouted out like all the movies.
I think they said The Color Purple, which checks off a lot of boxes there.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, Emmys, ego stroking maniacs.
Sure.
There you go. I only mentioned the ones that I cared about. There's a lot more. The Pit won a bunch, which I haven't seen, but
I got one that I think you'll like here.
Go for it.
I quickly saw, and this caught my eye. Best TV movie. Do you remember seeing that?
no, what is that?
It's a movie that counts as a TV movie.
I know what it is, but I'm more like, why would they do that?
TV movie that won Rebel Ridge. Great film. But nominated, The Gorge was in the nominations.
Hold on, let me make sure you're not pulling my leg here, pal. Are you serious?
I know. And I'm not against it. I mean, I don't really know is it just like a straight to Netflix or Apple or Hulu counts as a TV movie? But hey, shout out to The Gorge.
Check out our review of The Gorge. Fun times there.
Yeah.
One of us may or may not have been on laughing gas the whole time, but that was a fun one.
Probably both of us, honestly.
Chris.
Yes.
You heard of Warner Brothers?
WB.
Apparently, and this is big news, big news, buddy.
Sure.
Netflix is rumored to make a bid to acquire Warner Brothers as a whole. So you're squinting your eyes there. Let me break it down for you because there's a lot in the story. Paramount started and they're like, hey, we want to buy Warner Brothers outright because Warner Brothers is starting to split into 2 divisions. They have their streaming and studios division, which is like the movies, HBO, DC, etc. And then they got their global networks like CNN, TNT, sports, all that nonsense. And Warner Brothers has been in the hole for years. Even though they had one of the best years in a long time with this year, they're still just hemorrhaging money. They're in crippling debt, right? And so Paramount was like, I want to buy you because you have so many good intellectual properties and I'm going to do it right. And guess what? Other studios got wind of that. And so now Netflix, well, it's rumored to be throwing its
putting that on the table. It's whipping it down. It's pulling it out here.
Yes.
Beginning to stroke, if you will.
Oh, brother. Anyway,
What?
people are theorizing, Christopher, that if Netflix obtains Warner Brothers, this could result in disastrous implications.
Ooh, that's just the tip of their spear.
Yes, the tip, not the shaft. But we have, because people will say, Netflix has no reason to release theatrically. If they want to make a new Lord of the Rings movie, a new Mad Max movie, a new Game of Thrones, whatever, just release it on streaming.
What could go wrong? Lord of the Rings straight to streaming.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, jeez. So yeah, it's not looking great, Christopher. If this happens, I mean,
This could be the end of humanity.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is people talk about certain assassinations starting World War II. This will start World War III.
This is the worst thing that's happened in this country this month, I dare say.
Yeah. So not looking promising, but other studios. I mean, I think Disney might have a bid for it too. All this to say, monopolies. I played that game.
Yep. Gotta trust the railroads.
Oh yeah, gotta trust the railroads.
So we're saying they're getting Park Place and Boardwalk here if they play the cards right.
They'll get the blue squares and the orange squares.
There's some yellow that are pretty good, if I recall.
Some pink.
Maybe some red.
Yep. Baltic.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. Do not pass go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's fun, Christopher? When I play Monopoly, and since nobody listens to this, I love cheating in Monopoly.
Oh, yeah. I always volunteer as that banker.
Oh, there you go. Just slip some cash in your pocket,
I know.
and somebody says, will you buy this property? Yeah, I got $4,000.
Yeah. You know what? I'll pay 5 times the market price for your Baltic Avenue here.
Money is no object. That's the real game, because everyone's always focused on buying whatever, whereas us intellectuals are focused on scheming. Just like that billionaire grind set. We got that grind set on stealing money from the poor and using it against them.
We're bloody little fingers, Varus out there. Is there anything worse than a Monopoly loss? Because like you go from such a high and then you land on one of those hotels and you're just like, I'm ruined.
Yeah.
I got to mortgage all these properties. It's just such a crippling defeat.
Yes, and you can tell a lot about a person how they play Monopoly too. You got the jokesters, you got the ones who are always trying to strategize, and then you got the table flippers, which is what I used to be. Until I got smart and just realized you can steal all the money. Yeah. Anyway, getting sidetracked here. Buddy, you got news for me? Glenn's Corner, where I'm sitting in the corner looking at nothing but a picture of Glenn.
Big Glenn news. Remember that movie Devotion? With him and Kang, whatever the man's name is, Jonathan Majors.
Were there pilots?
They're pilots.
Yeah,
Best in the
he's
galaxy.
a pilot, yeah.
I heard of this movie. It's been on the watch list for 8+ years. I watched it, Steve. It was fine. I mean, it was off-brand, great value, Top Gun, if you will. Based off a true story. You know how those go, but it was fine. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
They're training for a big old mission. It's like a good hour or something, and it's kind of boring, I'll admit. You know, Glenn's great,
Sure.
but kind of boring. And then they get to the missions. I'm like, this is kind of fun, and get a little emotional at the end, but...
Is that the news?
That's the news. That's the best I could. I've seen it. I've seen the Glenn movie.
I thought you were going to be like, they're coming out with a sequel, bloody.
Nope.
Jonathan Majors is back. Okay.
No,
then.
That's it. How about you? You seen anything, Steve?
I guess we can dive into the main course of this episode.
Oh, sure. Let's dive into that inner course.
Okay. We're talking what's it called? Aztec Batman Clash of Clans. Not Clash of Clans. What is
Clash of Empires.
Clash of Age of Empires.
Not to be confused with Clash of Clans or Age of Empires.
What's it called, actually? Is it Clash of Empires?
Think so. COE.
I don't know. Last week we were deciding what to talk about, and Chris was like, let's watch Him. You know that Jordan Peele movie that's not a Jordan Peele movie that's actually getting raked
the one
over
that's
the coals?
probably the most popular movie that's coming out this week that most people would probably be interested in our thoughts on? Sure. Sorry for suggesting that one.
Listen, our number one fan was like, watch Aztec Batman. So that's what we're doing.
Well,
Big Die said so.
Fair
but also,
enough.
I don't like demon things. I don't like devil things. And that Him movie, it was like, I don't want to watch a young man sell his soul for football or whatever that movie's about.
Oh, interesting. So you chose the Aztec movie with the devils and the demons and the...
Yeah, I did, Christopher.
Oh.
Yes, I suggested this for many reasons because I think DC has a better animation than Marvel. So I like the DC animation movies. Bloody, you got Batman Ninja. You remember watching that with us?
I never seen it. You brought this up multiple times. I've still never seen it, never heard of it.
Sam, Dage, and Preston were there. Shout out you guys. We like that. And we're like, this is great. This is great. Under the Red Hood's another good one.
I seen that back in the day. I remember thinking that was fun.
Yeah. And so I was like, Aztec Batman, that sounds cool. Because I love me some Mesoamericans, and it's also bloody Hispanic Heritage Month. So I was like, killing four.
And today's Batman Day. Did you know that?
Day of recording Batman Day. So we got bloody hitting 4 birds with one stone.
Yeah,
one Aztec death whistle, if you will. Yeah.
Sure.
We decided to watch that. And we're going to talk about it. And we're going to give some pros and cons and everything. And we'll let you know when we spoil it. But just a quick little rundown. Christopher, did you see the English dub or the Spanish dub?
Mine was English. I heard Tuco himself.
You took the words right out my mouth, PJ. Raymond Cruz. Justice for Raymond. You ever seen the show Money Heist?
Nope.
The Professor, Alvaro Morte. He's Cortez. I think those are the only ones, the English dub, that people would know about. The story is... You know Batman? Chris, you heard of Batman?
Of him. Bruce Wayne.
Well, in this one, his name's called Yogoli.
It's Bruce Wayne. Let's just call him Bruce Wayne.
It's an Aztec name. I can't pronounce it and I can't remember it. I'm sorry. You know Batman?
I heard of him.
You
Bruce
know,
Wayne.
You know Two-Face.
Yeah, Cletus Harvey Dent.
Yes, you're going to say Cletus Cassidy, weren't you?
I was. Basically the same.
Sure. You know Joker.
Yeah.
You know Catwoman.
Quentin.
Tarantino.
Quentin, I don't remember his name, but Catwoman, that good old Alicia.
Selena
Alicia.
Kyle.
Selena.
Yeah.
What's Joker's name?
Flint Lockwood.
Flint Lockwood.
That's not it, Christopher. That's from Clyde with a Chance of Meatballs.
I'm trying to think of the Joker movie. They got to say his name. Thomas?
What's it? Joe Chill, maybe? I don't know.
You don't know his name? All right.
Look it up.
Figure it
Look
out.
it up, and then at the most inappropriate time, just shout it out.
All right.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So we got all those characters. We're bloody in the Aztec time period, Christopher. Pre-Columbian or post-Columbian. I don't know the difference. We're there, though. It's about his upbringing, his origin as an Aztec young boy, becomes a man, a warrior. We won't go too much in the story here.
Arthur Fleck.
There it is. I thought you were going to hold on to it till like the last.
I know.
You just do it again. Bring it up again at the more inappropriate time. But okay, Chris, what'd you think of this? It's Batman, but Aztec, basically. Short story.
Yeah, it's a cartoon, by the way, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge cartoon kind of dude, if you ask me. It gave me that Lord of the Rings, War of Rohirrim kind of vibe.
Very good, yeah. Not that movie's very good. I just
I didn't hate it. It's not one I'm like excited to watch. I would have probably never heard about this movie if you never said anything, and I probably would have never watched it if you never said anything. It was short. So it wasn't like a big old burden, and I didn't have to go to the theater or anything to see it. Ho-hum, fine. Like a 6 out of 10, I'd say.
Okay. I'm glad we could watch it at home. I don't know if I'd spend money on this. It's on HBO Max if you want to stream it or whatever. But yeah, I gave it a 5 out of 10. We can go into some reasons for it.
I'm going down to 5. I was trying to be nice for you. I'm going 5.
No, that's okay. It just wasn't as good as I thought it would be because it had all the elements and I was like excited for it, but it didn't live up to it. Just like my parents' expectations of me, it doesn't live up to it, Oh, spoilers from here on out. We got bloody Bruce Wayne and his dad. Mom's already dead. Forget her. They worship a bat god, the god of bats.
Of course they do.
The white men be coming, the Spaniards, Cortez. He comes on the land and he said, hey, I want to be friends with you.
Does what on the land?
He arrives on the land and he said, hey, I just want to be friends with you. First of all, I know it's a nitpick, but they just start talking to each other and it's like, how do you know what each other's saying here? Maybe just
everyone speaks English in this world.
They could have drinking that juice that the Aztec have that allows them to communicate.
Ayahuasca.
They come to find out that these bearers of steel and horses are anything but neutral or kind folks. They even suppose them to be gods, however, they're not. And they say, hey, look, we're really just here for the gold mine guy. Pre-Two-Face guy, Cortez, killed Bruce Wayne's dad. And then Bruce Wayne's like, I got to get vengeance. It kind of went downhill from there because it was like, Bruce Wayne, he ain't got no skills, right?
He's got to train.
Montages galore. Who trains him, though, Christopher? Was it ninjas or?
Bloody Alfred.
Just some guy.
Maybe we'll say it's Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, well.
Did he have any sort of experience or just some dude that knew him?
That's what I'm saying. It was just some dude. He was like, I want you to train me.
I was getting Zorro, Anthony Hopkins vibe, maybe.
Maybe.
Remember he's the old Zorro and he trains the new one?
Maybe. That would have been cool. Maybe even a passing of a torch type of deal. But
yeah,
they didn't explain who Alfred was or why he knows anything. Just that he is who he is.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah,
don't have to.
You can explain.
They don't have to, Steve.
You can explain a little bit. Okay.
Speaking of explaining, maybe I missed it, but he gets scratched in the face because Cortez, he got the normal face. And then that's how he turns into Two-Face.
Yes.
It gets infected, but is there a reason why his whole head turns red down to his neck from a scratch?
I have an answer to that, Christopher. And this answer actually is an umbrella term for many of the explanations needed for this movie, and that is just because.
Okay. I was just making sure I didn't miss anything.
You're
I'm
right.
like, why is his eye all popping out?
Because there's a lot of things where it's like, oh, why is this like this? Oh, just because. You remember Batman?
Yeah.
It has to be like this because Batman's like this. Even though Cortez got scratched in the face by a Jaguar woman, he has to look a certain way, so that's how he's going to look. And that's a lot of this movie. A lot of things happen because people are expecting an Aztec version of Batman and the characters, and the way they get from point A to point B, it's not always fluid. It's not always justified. And that's a con I had. I would say the story is a bit boring. It's not that interesting to me.
I don't know what I was expecting, but I saw it was rated R, so I'm like,
Yeah.
it's got to be something crazy if it's like a cartoon Batman rated R. Beheadings, they're torturing them, just like orgies,
Sacrificing
everything.
stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
No.
this one, I'm like, it's like a little blood. I don't really know why it was rated R. It seemed like it was made for like 12-year-olds, would you say?
Yeah. 12
Or it's like it's not for the little kids, but it didn't seem like an adult movie. But obviously, if you're doing an R-rated cartoon, you probably make it for adult men like us. Not saying you're an adult, Steve, or a man.
Oh, the truth is out.
But I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Yeah, I just thought it was a little just lackluster.
Yes, that's the word I would say, Christopher, because here's the thing. I don't think there's a such thing as a bad idea. There's bad execution. And that's what I think this falls victim to.
There are bad ideas, Steve.
Well, name a bad idea.
Us starting this podcast.
Hey,
Anyone
he did
listening
it.
to
He
us.
did it.
Yeah. Just-
One of the things that really bugged me, if somebody watched this in Spanish dub and saw a difference, because for me, I don't know if the dubbing was off or whatever, it felt like I was watching it on 2 times speed. And it was like the pacing, the conversations were just like one after another. They didn't breathe at all. There was no like, it didn't sound like people naturally talking. It's very distracting. Everything was like that. A scene would end abruptly and then just like jump into another one. I don't know. It was weird. It was weirdly paced like that. I think you spoke to it a little bit about the animation. In my mind, Christopher, you can have 2 sins. You can either have like an animation that's not great, but the story is peak, like Invincible, or you can have like a subpar kind of story if the animation is like top notch, like your Batman Ninja. This one, it's not really either. Like the animation's not great. The story's not great. I'm not going to write home about it. I'm in the trenches of Vietnam and I'm thinking about my life. I'm going to leave this out, Christopher.
yeah, that's not going home to mother on your letter.
Yeah. And the animation, it's just like really stiff. Like it doesn't, when I think animation, you can do so many cool things. You can lend itself to creative fight styles and everything. The art style on this, it doesn't really, everyone's stiff. It doesn't move me, you know? What'd you think of Joker? Or Yoka?
I mean, he didn't really do much. Figuring like, well, this guy, who's he gonna be? Well, I'm like, I guess he's. At first, I was like, maybe he's going Scarecrow route. Scarecrow.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would've been cool.
But then they do Joker, and all he does is basically just kill the king, and then at the end he's like, I'm gonna help you out here, buddy, and then it cuts and the guy gives a nice smile.
Yeah, pretty pointless because this iteration he's like a shaman or like a
shaman.
Yes, Nick Cage shaman. So he talks to these evil spirit. When he is unceremoniously let go from his job for a poor performance review, he's greeted by the god and he's like, hey, I'm actually the trickster god or whatever. And then he gets encompassed in evil, accidentally kills his family, and then the script tells him you need to look like the Joker, so he puts on ash over his face.
Put on some white face.
Yeah. And then blood on his lips, and that's it. And then he kind of runs amok, kind of doesn't. Oh, we need a Joker in here because you can't have Batman without Joker.
It's Joker.
Yeah, it's Joker. Yeah. I'm the Joker. I'm the Yoka, baby. Honestly, like, I would probably have a better time if I just looked up Instagram artists doing concept art of this, and whatever story you come up with in your head's probably better. That's my feeling. Do you have anything good to say about it, though, Chris?
I hadn't seen anything else, but I'm like, all right, well, obviously somehow Batman's going to be involved. And then the guy gets scratched. I'm like, oh, hey. Like, I was thinking I was like a genius. Like, hey, I think this guy is supposed to be the Two-Face of this world. And then it's literally his Two-Face. I'm like, all right. And then it's the Joker. I start to picture it together. Like, hey, I think this guy's going to be the Joker. And then he literally puts the white. I'm like, all right. I thought it was a little nuance and I'm supposed to guess. I'm like, oh, hey, I think that Jaguar woman is actually supposed to be Catwoman. And then I thought, I was like, hey, this guy, he's in the green. I think he's the Riddler. And then he gets killed like 2 seconds later. And I'm like, all right, maybe I think there was a Jaguar boy. Wasn't there a Jaguar? I was like, is that Robin?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
In my mind, I'm just like trying to connect all these dots. And I was like, that was probably the funnest part I liked.
Yeah.
I've forgotten the cons, but when he gets his bat suit, he puts these like glowing yellow eyes. And I'm like, isn't the whole point of Dark Knight Batman you're supposed to be dark? But he kind of gives these like, give it away like, oh, I'm watching you in the dark yellow eyes. What was the point of that, Steve?
Well, the god that he prays to, the god that he worships, the bat god, he has glowing eyes as well. So, he wants to.
Might as well.
He wants to be like he wants to follow his god's footsteps and have glowing eyes, Christopher.
Yeah. That was about the only pro. I mean, it was short. I said, I think it was like less than an hour 30. Gets into the story, I guess. I mean, I wasn't in love with the story, but within a few minutes, they're getting killed. The dad dies, and I guess he's training. I thought the little scene where he puts on the bat wings and he's flying around, and they're like, rapes on wings.
Yeah.
And he's throwing the little hand grenades in the boat. That was fun.
Yeah.
I also thought it was kind of just fun when they were like, wave the flag, and this giant ship just rides down a hill
out
into
of
the
forest,
little lake just so they could shoot the cannons at the place. And I'm like, well, I mean, I feel like you could have just built a bunch of set up the cannons and, I don't know. But hey, good on you for sneaking in. It's pretty impressive. They
hit a huge ship.
Did they build? Because they
it.
destroyed the ship. So they built the ship and I guess the ramp thing maybe.
Yep.
But how about you? You got any pros, buddy?
I was actually going to go into more cons about the storytelling.
Fair enough.
But I won't because we've kind of
That's all I got
to
say about it, unless you bring up something that really grinds my gears.
It won't grind any feathers
Bumps
or ruffle
me.
any gears. Pros, I think it's a cool concept. In school, Christopher, I loved learning about the Mesoamericans, the Aztecs, and the Mayans, and the Incas. And I was like, this is cool. I liked the designs of things. I thought Batman's suit was cool. It was kind of cool. Joker was kind of cool. That's the best compliment I can give this movie.
It's kind of cool.
Kind of cool. Yeah, that's what I
it
got.
just kind of felt like Black Panther.
Yeah, I could see that.
But without the cool vibranium.
Yeah, that's what they just need to have
Vibrators
some
or whatever
cool,
it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something cooler to have happen. But a spoiler alert, it teases a sequel, Christopher.
Wait, are we going to spoil it now?
We've been spoiling this whole time, no?
Then why are you saying spoiler alert?
Oh, I just say that for people who haven't been paying attention, like
You
I
think
guess.
maybe people love it.
If you did, I'm not crapping on it. It's fine. I gave it, it's a right down the middle, right down the barrel.
Sure.
I was slightly
I
entertained.
mean, 5 out of 10 is a failing, 50% F, but right down
grade,
the middle,
grade
according to
half
Steve.
full, in my opinion, Christopher. Because D's, it's not even, I was going to say D's get degrees. D's don't get degrees. What does this get?
D's nuts in your face.
That was very good, Christopher. Nobody's talking about that. You were right, Christopher. We took a
I don't
misstep.
think anyone will watch this, or I don't think anyone's going to watch it. I'm sorry. Maybe we took away the 2 viewers that we possibly could have shifted their way. But maybe we're both crazy. I feel like we're too in sync. Too Justin Timberlake. To whatever Lance and Bass and the Nick Furtado, someone else.
We finish each other's.
Probably Carter in there. Yeah. We're too in sync, is what I'm saying. Yeah. We always have the same ideas.
On when we talk the same time.
We finish each other's milk.
Sandwiches.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So maybe we're crazy. Maybe it's good. Let us know in the comments below if you think so, if you think we're crazy, if you think we're right. Let us know.
Let us know. If you're still listening, thank you so much for listening. I think next week we're going to be talking about a much anticipated movie, One Battle After Another from Paul Thomas Anderson, Leo Benicio. Is that right?
Is that the most anticipated? I thought you were not anticipating that.
I said the most of anyone. I've been seeing on my feed.
I have no idea what's in. I still got to watch that Margot Robbie one.
Oh, yeah.
I got to watch him. That's the most anticipated. I'm not really looking forward to that one too much neither.
Yes. If you could, follow us. Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Leave us a review on Spotify and or Apple. A 5-star. Don't just leave a crap one. But if you really feel that way, I'm sorry, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I got.
Well, that's all I got. Thanks for listening. Have a good week.
Popcorn.
Bye.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. This is the
Stale. Popcorn.
Popcorn.